Welcome back. The Three Witches Clothing Swaps will bring back their semi-annual free event next month. Katrina Peshka is live in studio this morning to explain how this cool event works. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad to chat about this. Again, this is a free women's clothing exchange. Katrina, how does it work?
Well, you clean out your closet, number one. It's perfect time for spring cleaning right now, despite the weather. Clean out your closet, find anything that doesn't really work for you anymore. Bring it to swap. We're swapping on April 19th this year from 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. And pick up something that you love, something that's your new favorite.
I love that. And we can all relate to having that one or maybe 2 or 3 items in your closet that you haven't worn in years, but maybe someone else can enjoy it. Tell me how this all got started.
Well, it all got started back when I was just out of college. Me and my friends used to swap in our living rooms. And it just kind of grew from there when I joined Elise Cutt's Mod Betty group. She had a photography studio that we could bring it to. So we started swapping in her studio, and we've since moved to Midwest Movement Collective over in the Monroe North neighborhood. So lots of space to bring lots of clothes and just get really fashionable.
And you said it'll look something like this. Katrina brought in a great display for us this morning. These are all clothes that you found at Swaps. That's really cool. But you said the event will look slightly different in that there will be clothes piled up much higher on the tables, right?
It is not nearly this organized. It's mounds of clothing.
I love that.
Absolutely.
I mean, it might take a little bit more time, but you know, that's when you always find those hidden gems, or hidden gems rather.
Yeah.
But talk to me about, you said this was something that you all did as professionals. How does that help everyday women to be able to swap these things out? Like I said, you got things in your closet you may not be using anyway. How does something like this help?
Well, it certainly helps your pocketbook. That was a big motivation for us, you know, being young professionals, not really being established in our career yet. We needed clothes and we didn't really have the money for it. So being able to swap was a godsend for us.
Absolutely. It's a win-win for everybody involved, really. We also talked about how this is a great way to cut down on waste. Instead of saying, hey, I'm going to go and buy 3 new outfits, you can maybe find 4 or 5 for free.
Absolutely, yes. Why not, you know, give the clothes that you aren't wearing anymore to somebody who is going to wear them? You know, the landfills are too full already. Yeah. We need to find a way to use the things that we already have, and this is a great way to do that.
Absolutely, and it is tough in this day and age. You've got social media. Sometimes you have that great outfit, but it's already plastered all over your profile because you took pictures at that one big event. So it may not even be that the outfit is so worn or needs to be thrown out. You just maybe have no more use for. What are the quality of clothes that you all are looking for people to bring to this event?
Like new, gently worn. As you can see, you know, the things that I've brought here are beautiful. Just, gorgeous. There are definitely things that I've brought home that have tags already. You know, the original tags are still on them. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, and we talked about this too, cleaning out those closets. You all purposely hold these events in the spring and the fall, just as people may be doing some spring cleaning or just having a reset with the seasons, right?
Absolutely, yes. It's the perfect time to do it. You know, especially when you're getting ready for things like, you know, the holidays. Our last fall swap was focused on holiday clothing and how to get yourself dolled up to, you know, look good for the season.
So maybe some nice holiday sweaters, holiday dresses at that one?
Yeah, exactly. Leggings, even pajamas, you know. It's a whole range of clothing, everything from formal to athletic wear to, you know, just beat around clothes for the house.
And I know you all mentioned in your email to us as well, many different sizes too.
Absolutely, yes. Juniors and women's sizes, from the smallest to the largest. It really depends on who shows up to the swap. Yeah. And who brings what.
That's great, including everyone. Well, I think people are hearing this and thinking, what? This is all for free. I can just go and grab stuff off the table. How does it work? Kind of walk us through what that day will look like. April 19th.
April 19th. So 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's an open house kind of a situation. Okay. So you don't have to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning. You're welcome to come in at any time between 10 and 2.
Nice.
And you'll bring your clothes. You'll be met by volunteers. You'll give them your clothes and you'll get right to the swap table.
Nice.
Yes.
So you kind of give what it is you're donating, and then you were able to shop around.
Exactly.
At the tables.
Yeah. And it's first come, first serve for everything. If you see something that you want, you take it, it's yours.
And that's it. No questions asked.
Exactly.
Is there like a requirement of, okay, well, I've got to bring at least 3 items of clothing before I can shop? Just whatever you bring.
You don't have to bring anything.
Wow.
If you don't have anything to swap, like I said, our tables are piled so high. We have so many clothes we can share with anybody who needs
There's
clothes.
plenty to go
Yes.
around, and I love this aspect of it too. What's left over, you all donate.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of it goes to Helping Hands Mission Thrift on West Leonard. But again, we have so many clothes to donate that any organization who could use more women's clothes for their closet, welcome to contact us. Welcome to come to the swap. Welcome to grab as many clothes as they need.
Perfect. Well, we've just got a little bit of time left, but Katrina, I love that you can speak to experience. We can see that here with the display that you brought, but what's it like for you when you're able to search through these piles of clothing on the different tables and find something as cool as this to be able to leave with? What's it like for you going through that experience?
The thrill of the hunt.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, if you love thrifting, if you love shopping in any way, this is like that, but it's free, which means you can pick up anything. Like, a lot of these things, the tracksuit, this is my very first tracksuit. I love it.
So cool with the gold stripe on the side.
Yeah, and I would have never seen myself in that if I hadn't picked it up at Swap and tried it on and thought, I can take this home. Yeah. And I wear it everywhere now.
That's such a great point too. Maybe seeing some things and trying some things that you maybe normally wouldn't try. So just having some fun with it.
Yeah.
Katrina, thank you so much for stopping by live this morning and sharing this really cool event. I think we have those details to put up for you one more time. Again, it's coming up next month, April 19th from 10 until 2, but you can show up whatever time works for you at 1140 Monroe Avenue Northwest. Thanks again, Katrina.
Thank you.